Honk, honk, Sky Kids! I'm so happy to be here with y'all. How's everybody going? You guys doing okay? You guys having a good week? A happy week? A healthy week? Talk to me, you guys doing okay? Yes, I'm happy to have you guys. And trust me, we have a day filled with challenges. We have a day filled with very, very difficult questions for you guys. And that's all because of our Skycord mod, Boatgirl. So chat, if you guys can please send a shout out to Boatgirl, put an emoji of a boat and a heart. So Boatgirl feels the love. We have 25 questions. It's a sky quiz. It's a sky quiz. And it goes from easy to Krill Attack level, okay? So now is the ultimate day in which we'll see who will be the most knowledgeable Sky Kid in the house. And you guys can play along with our guests. We have two special guests, which I'm gonna be introducing shortly if you haven't read the title of the stream yet. But Josh and Ray, can't speak today, you guys. Excuse me. Raylazerkitty will be with us shortly, and they will also be competing. But you can also participate. You can participate by just typing in the number or typing in the answer you think it is. And you also will be on the roll for getting the trophy of the most knowledgeable Sky Kid. Hola, Jose. How are you? All right, before all of that, you guys, play that Sky
Well, my
game.
good friends,
The arts that
what
I
a
saw are
night.
all
I mean,
featured at Play
I'd
the
clap
Sky
all
game
night if my tiny
in
hands could
TikTok
reach one.
and Instagram. So if you have not yet created art, or if you create art and would like a chance to be featured at an official TGC channel, that's a really good opportunity. Just tag them on your post or send them a DM saying, hey, I made this little piece of art and I would like to be featured. And they will look into having you featured into the game and possibly even being shown here to our millions of viewers on our stream. So yeah, please be sure to check that out. Also follow us across all social medias. You guys know where we are. Wait, wrong soundboard? Did I press the wrong button? I may have, you know, those tiny stubs. I'm telling you, I aimed for a button and I ended up pressing 3000 at the same time. But please follow us, and if you guys are not on Skycord yet, best place to be, best place to make friends. I hope you guys will be joining us and, you know, making friends and finding people to go on journeys and adventures with through the realms. That's the whole point, right? It's making meaningful connections and discovering and exploring the beautiful world that Sky has. The Hobbit riddles I've been seeing have been making my day. Oh, that hopefully some of these will make your day too. Hopefully. And before we forget, you guys, you know, we always try to celebrate your life and to celebrate your presence in Sky, in this world, and in my heart. So, do you guys, has anybody celebrated their birthdays this week? Or do you have a loved one who has celebrated their birthdays this week? I can't speak today, you guys. From now to the end of the stream, there will be a lot of tongue twisters. Catherine Oates, yeah, we can hear you. I mean, I don't think you pressed any wrong buttons. Hey, it can happen. In fact, let me press a wrong button right now just to see if it works. Aww. I pressed the sad button, but I'm not sad. I'm actually pretty happy. I love you guys. I love you guys. Oh my goodness! Happy birthday! Just please know and don't let anybody tell you otherwise that your life is precious, that your life is important to everybody around, and that you are very much important to this world and to me. So you can tell the world that you have a crab friend that very much appreciates you. With all of that said, and with all of it done, please help me welcome my guests, Josh and Raylazerkitty. Welcome, you guys. How are you doing? Josh and Raylazerkitty?
Hi. Sorry,
Oh,
mute.
here we go.
I didn't catch the mute button. My
You
bad.
also pressed the wrong button, I guess, huh?
That's fine.
That's
It'll
fine.
be fine.
That's fine. It's all fine. What is a stream if with not a little bit of scuff? You have a host that can barely speak today, so I hope that everything is okay. So you were saying you're fine, Josh. You're having a beautiful day.
Yeah, definitely having a good day. Not too bad. Not too bad. I chill. Day off. Didn't have to work. Played some Sky.
Hey,
Other
it
games.
Sounds pretty wonderful. It sounds pretty wonderful. How are you doing, Ray? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing okay too. I had a pretty chill day as well.
Hey, it seems like a chill Wednesday, you guys. Hey, that's not very common, so let's not take it for granted. We're here to have fun and play some games. But before we play games, Josh and Ray, are you guys very competitive, or do you guys usually play games just for the funsies?
I'm going to say like 50-50, maybe. It really depends on the game.
All right.
I'm really not a competitive person at all. It's not my cup of tea.
Oh, there you go, you guys. So we are here for funsies. Chat, are you guys competitive? Do you guys think you guys can beat Josh's and Raylazerkitty's score? By the way, how are you guys feeling? This will be a quote-unquote trivia, right? Like there's gonna be a set of riddles. And how confident are you guys on your Sky knowledge to try to decipher these riddles and give the right answer?
I still call spirits by like their emotes, and I don't even know the name of the emotes. Does that answer the question?
Say less. Noted.
I love
noted.
Sky trivia. I know a lot of it, and I can probably name almost all of the spirits off the top of my head. But I am not the best when it comes to riddles. I get confused with the words, so I think Josh might have me beat there.
Here we go.
I maybe together we'll come up with a decent answer.
Maybe.
a mutual answer, right? Like everybody answers the same thing. You think together, you answer
we're gonna encourage chat. Listen, you got to pick this one.
That's right, chat. Clearly, our guests are not feeling very confident, so we need you to step up and tell us the right answers. Josh and Ray, how are you guys enjoying Days of Moonlight this year? Are you guys having fun? Are you guys putting your riddles out there? How is it going for you guys?
I mean, as soon as I found out that we could like turn into a bunny, I jumped right in and recorded some footage and just kept recording and put out a story this morning about it, and it was good. It was good. It's been good. That's been my favorite part, honestly.
Nice. So the game has turned into Sky Bunnies of Light to you ever since?
Yeah, it has. As a matter of fact, Sky Bunnies of Light. Yeah, absolutely. And then I've just been kind of seeing it everywhere. Dodging Krills, going to Eden as a bunny. I'm excited about that one.
You monster!
Just all the dangerous things. Just putting the bunny through these very nefarious, dangerous things that are probably unhinged, but it's fine.
How about you, Ray? How are you enjoying Days of Moonlight?
I love that the riddles came back. That was one of my favorite things from last year. I did put out a riddle of my own, but I think it kind of confused a few people. But it was really fun. I am absolutely loving that we can turn into bunnies. It adds like a fun challenge to the game because it's like very different from just simply not being able to fly.
Yeah.
You fall like a cinder block. These bunnies are heavy.
But you hop like a bunny. You know what? When I first saw in playtest or not the bunny, I was like, Sky Kids are just going to melt over this. Like, I don't think there's going to be a single Sky Kid that won't say, I want to be a bunny. It's just impossible, I think.
I want to be able to hold the little bunnies in my hands.
Oh.
Yeah,
They're so
that would be really cute, honestly.
The
Bunny
problem with
stuffies.
that is that people are gonna be just tossing bunnies off of hedges and cliffs.
Absolutely, they already
it's
do
still
that
an
with the
online
plushies.
game. It's still an online game, you guys.
Oh my god, who would do that? It's crimes.
You would,
Crimes.
Josh. You seem like the optimal bunny tosser.
I might pass them to a friend. That'd be kind of fun. They like toss the bunny to your friend.
Oh yeah, that
You know?
would be cute. That would be very, very cute.
Gently toss the bunny onto a comfy pillow.
Yeah, maybe like that game that for the event. I forget what it was. We were tossing the crab plushies. Maybe like
Yeah,
something
the
similar.
plushie
color.
golf.
You
That
throw
was
it
Days of
into
Color.
like a you throw it into a bin full of cushions.
Oh, well, can
Yeah.
you imagine a set of colorful bunnies? How adorable that would be.
Oh my
That's a good-
gosh, my heart
That's a
would melt.
cute
That would be
Easter-
too cute.
Can you dye the bunnies? Let's find out.
I know. Oh, you see, you guys, conspiracy theories happening live here.
Mhm.
All right, Josh and Ray, are you guys ready?
I think
Ready,
so.
Zachary?
Okay,
We
so
got this,
if,
Josh.
if you
Yeah.
guys had like a scream of war, right? Like you're ready to tackle the possible hardest Sky questions I've ever seen. What would be that call out to your Sky Kid side?
Well, since it's Days of Moonlight, 100% would be yelling for the bunny today. You got to do it for the bunny.
For the bunnies!
For the bunnies. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'd
Indeed.
probably just say, I've got this. Because if I say it enough, eventually I'll believe it.
All right, folks, we have a countdown here. So in just about 50 seconds, the game will get started. And don't forget, chat, you guys also get to participate. So put your numbers, put your answers, however you can help Josh and Ray. Let's see how it goes. Josh and Ray, you guys too, please make your comments on your chat. It doesn't matter whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. You guys can put your answers on. And yeah, we're gonna start easy, okay? So don't get your bunnies upside down just yet. It's going to start easy, but trust me, it's going to start getting harder at every 5 questions or so. I'm excited. I think this is going to be wild.
I think so too.
All right,
I might
Three.
have trouble.
2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Oh no, you guys are in front of the answers. Let me move you guys up top. There you go. Humming at the start, my sound echoes out of the very beginning. If you understand what's happening, then answer, what am I? Runaway, Queendom, Exhale, Inhale, or Cure for Me?
Aurora question. I know exactly which one it is.
What? Wait, what?
Humming at the start, my sound echoes out of every beginning, of the very beginning. If you understand what is happening, then answer, what am I?
I'm gonna go with chat. I'm just gonna go chat. You know, chat seems to be spamming 3 right now. So
Computing. All right, guys, let's see who got it right. Wow. Maelstrom got Runaway. Exhale, Inhale.
nice.
Although I think I can guess why Mal went for that, because, you know, I guess it was the first quest of Season of Aurora.
That one actually does have a bit of humming, but I think the instrumentals come first, don't they?
They do.
So
I think they
like
do.
it's technically not. I mean, I know it's the first quest, but it's not the first song. Is how I took it. You know, so the first song, you know, when you're watching the concert,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
matches this exactly. So I think
Well,
that's what it was.
Boatgirl says the opening song for the Aurora concert is Exhale Inhale, which features Aurora's humming at the very beginning.
Ah,
One of the lines in the first verse of the song too is "Do you understand what is happening?" So that was the giveaway. All right,
nice.
not bad, not bad.
Very nice. Very
96%
nice.
of people have gotten it correctly. So I guess we're ready for question number 2. Let's get it. When you come here and sing, you will hear your voice sing back. What am I? When you come here and sing, you will hear your voice sing back. What am I? The Ancestors Table, the Aurora Concert, the Harmony Hall, or Geyser?
Ooh.
You guys need more time? I can pause it for a second.
I think I want to say 3. I don't know why. I mean, Grandma does honk back at you. I'm gonna go with 1.
Boom. Let's see. Computing answers, and I think that's gonna be a pretty good mix. From what I'm seeing at the chat, and those are the easy one, you guys. The Ancestors Table indeed is the correct answer. The Aurora Concert was third, and Harmony Hall came third with 29% of people answering. So, Josh, Ray, what did you guys answer? And what was your reasoning?
I answered number
Number
1.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a tough call for me between 1 and 3. 3 because like of the echo naturally that happens in the call with the instrument, but this was in particular to the voice. And if you're chilling at like grandma's to, just chilling, you grandma's gonna echo you if you start honking at her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
She will.
Granny copies the call of the last Sky Kid that honked, so you can change the way she calls back at you depending on who has it. It's kind of cool.
Ray, that's verbatim
fact.
what Boatgirl says. Boatgirl says if you change your voice while at the wax event, then the belonging ancestor will change to match you. The belonging ancestor will honk back with whatever voice someone nearby last honked with.
Nice.
All right. Okay. You guys are doing well. You guys are doing well.
I
Let's
like
keep
it.
going.
Well, so
All right,
far, we're
chat.
still in the
I
easy
was never.
ones.
These are the easy
Yes.
questions, though. So
These are the
like-
easy questions, indeed.
wait a minute.
Indeed.
When do we start doing the hard ones? Wait.
Let's go to question number 3. Gung. I have many cuddly friends, but as cute as I am, I never got the memo. What am I? I have many cuddly friends, but as cute as I am, I never got the memo. What am I? The Mischief Cat plushie, Manatees, the Fox plushie, or Crab plushies? You guys, I need an answer. Talk to me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I got.
I didn't know whether or not you wanted us to share out loud.
Yeah,
I think
please
it's
do.
number 1. That Krill Cat is pretty mean compared to the other plushies.
Yeah, that's 100%. Yeah, I mean, I can see where some people might think maybe 4, but Mischief Cat is definitely the outlier here for sure. So, I guess that's why it makes it easy.
All right, let's take a look
Crabs
at
are
the answers
mischievous,
then.
but they're cute.
Right.
I'm curious for you to justify the crab plushie for number 4, Josh. I would like to hear the answer.
Well, when you think about crabs, they bonk you. So
They
like,
do
you would
bonk,
assume
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you would assume maybe maybe the crab plushie might do the same. But
It could
if
be,
you have
yeah.
the Mischief Calf, it launches you. So
Yeah. Well,
There
Boatgirl
are
says
some friendly crabs in Sky, though.
That's
The only
true.
crabs that attack you are the ones that have little, like, stuff on them.
True.
Yeah. And Boatgirl says, go try to hug the Mischief Cat. I dare you.
Go try to hug the Mischief Cat.
I'll try to hug the Mischief Cat.
Would you dare?
I would dare. I love cats.
Oh my goodness. All right. Let's keep going, you guys. Josh, your camera is having life of its own, dude. It keeps switching.
It is. I know.
It's okay. It's
fine.
okay. We love it. We love them both. We love them both.
You just love making like it just randomly disappears for a second, but it's fine. I've got it under control, I think. Maybe.
All right. I'm gonna pause this real quick to read. I
Mhm.
dreamed up the bars I stand behind, but it's a bit stuffy in here, and some fresh air would be cool. What am I? I dreamed up the bars I stand behind, but it's a bit stuffy in here, and some fresh air would be cool. What am I? The Vault Elder, the Remembrance Winged Light, the Last City, or Genova? Please
There's
talk
two
to me.
answers I really think would fit this, and that is the Remembrance Winged Light and Genova. But we haven't gotten to Mischief yet.
Wait, that's right. That's so right. But Genova is like free technically, not there all the time.
I mean,
So
there
maybe
was one year
two?
where he got kidnapped by the crabs and became like the bearer of the crab curse.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right.
But I'm gonna go with 2.
All
Yeah.
right.
same.
Justify.
I feel like
your
2 is
answers.
more permanent. I'm picking 2 because like the Remembrance Wing Light is the one that's behind the bars, right? You have to kind of fly up and over, and it feels like something that they would say.
We'll see. Remember, this comes from Boatgirl's wicked mind. So let's see.
It's gonna be number 4, isn't
It
What
it?
they
is,
have gotten
yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
It is
course.
number 4 with 35% of people getting it right. Let's take a look at her justification for that. Boatgirl says, even though he's the creative director of Sky, Genova's Sky Kid always seems to wind up in a tough situation every time Days of Mischief rolls around. Meanwhile, the air circulation thing is a pun on the Genova hand fan item. Get it? Cause fan, cool. You use a fan to cool yourself with the magic powers of air circulation. All right, look, it's okay if you're not a fan of my puns. Whatever floats your boat. All right.
It's also
I
a
love
pun.
that.
That's another
This is
pun.
great.
It's
Hey,
a
we're gonna
double
have a
pun
lot
when
of fun throughout
apologizing
this,
for a
this
pun.
stream, you guys. So get ready. We're gonna have a lot of fun throughout this stream, and we are up to the last question of the easy segment. So let's take a look at what it is in just about 2 seconds. I am a cornerstone of the Sky community, traveling far and free. I travel for you and for me, and my foulmost journey is for all to see. What am I? I'm gonna pause and read that again. I am a cornerstone of the Sky community, traveling far and free. I travel for you and for me, and my foulmost journey is for all to see. What am I? 1. Traveling spirits. 2. Teal the crab. 3. The traveling rock. 4. A moth. All right, chat.
It's the infamous
It's Teal,
Traveling
right?
Rock.
Because Tio's here, right? Because Tio, get it? No?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
Tio's
yeah.
hosting. Tio
Could
hosts
be,
everywhere.
could be.
Everywhere with everyone, right? Right, come on.
Not,
Hey, chat.
not a
come
lot
on.
of. It's a good answer.
Famous?
But I don't
Famous
travel
foul
nearly
moves?
as famous. No, not quite.
Famous crab? Yes, obviously. Yes.
Chat, talk to us. You guys are giving answers, but justify that too. I'm curious. But Ray, I think you got that right. You said the traveling rock, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's take a look at the answers. By the way, what's your count right now? How many right, how many wrong? That traveling rock, 74%. I'm surprised. I did not expect you guys to get that. Chat, you guys are doing great. You guys are doing really great. But Josh and Ray, did you get it? Did you not get it?
Hey, man, I
I
was
got
picking
it.
2 over here, but I mean, I did go with chat and choose 3 in the chat. So if that's what
Hey,
counts, then I got it.
So, are you blaming chat,
Josh is
Josh?
getting influenced by chat.
Ray, what led you to the right answer?
That Traveling Rock has been around for a long time, and a lot of people learned about it after it got added to Aviary. It's always in like different places, but it like in the patch notes, you can always read new updates about its adventures too.
Yes. And during the anniversary, I think The Rock even called itself Falmos. And Falmos, you guys, if you don't know, it's a meme from a very incredible Sky Kid who we had the pleasure of having on stage during the anniversary. And they were like, oh my God, I'm going to be Falmos. And that just kind of stuck around. It was really funny. Oh, here we go. During one of the blue carpet interviews in Skyfest, there was a moth who was very eager to announce to the world that they were going to be famous. I think we can all resonate with that sort of excitement, to be honest. And if you've been paying attention to the patch notes, you might remember that the Traveling Rock has been going on a famous journey of its own. And I guess there was more that was cut off, but thank you, Boat. All right. Okay.
Recently.
So,
think about
Josh
recently.
and Ray, was it easy so far? Are you guys doing okay?
I think that they've been pretty easy, except for that
Alright.
one question that I felt like a trick question.
All right. Well, we are about to go to medium
mode.
tier. Josh,
Oh, I'm
Josh.
only skipping.
how are you feeling with medium level, my dude?
Man, I feel like it's just gonna go downhill from here, and I'm just gonna be rolling like the rock, and that's okay.
Chat is not
It's
helping.
all
Chat
right.
is not
As long
helping.
as we have fun.
All right. My many stones have many names, but I'm a friend of the moon, and I will bring you clamorous boon. What am I? I'm gonna pause and read again. My many stones have many names, but I am a friend of the moon, and I will bring you a clamorous boon. What am I? The fortune dragon. 2. The stone robot thing in the office. Number 3. Stone boats. Number 4. Season of nesting. Go.
I want to say 1 because that feels like the one that would make the most sense.
My many
But the
stones
stone
have
robot
many
thing in the
names.
office is a lot more stones than the dragon.
I mean, the dragon's made out of things, and it talks about a boon.
True, true.
The only thing that's throwing me off is the moon piece of it.
I can't
I-
really
I'm
think of
gonna have to go
how
with one.
the stone boats or nesting would work
I'm
with
just
that.
gonna go. I'm going
Time's
one.
up, you guys. Let's take a look at the answers. Lex Derp says, I gotta say because the boom from fireworks.
Hey,
The
yeah.
Fortune Dragon. Yeah, the Fortune Dragon indeed, you guys. And let's see. The Auspicious Visitor, as I believe the Fortune Dragon was last called, is a stone dragon-esque creature that's never actually been called a dragon in the message of the day, but does get called a variety of cool epithets. Epithets? Its appearance corresponds to the real-world Lunar New Year, and we all know that its theme song is an absolute bop. So there you go, Josh. That's why a friend of the moon, because of the Lunar New Year. Boom.
You know what? That's fair. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Alright,
sense.
Josh. You're funny. You're funny. Ray, you got it right?
Yes, I did.
Are you like 6 for 6 now?
I kind of lost track of where I was at.
Ray, your
I've only
trivia
gotten
knowledge
I've
is
only
coming
gotten
through.
1 wrong so far.
For real, Ray's trivia knowledge is going wild right now. All right. Pausing to read. I have legs and yet cannot walk. I cannot walk and yet I march. I have no wings and yet I float. I cannot fly and yet I follow. What am I? 1. A table. 2. Shared memories. 3. Message boats. Or 4. A jellyfish. Go.
I think it might be number 4.
I'm gonna say number 4 too. I'm having days of sunlight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because the jellyfish march in a little parade with the marching adventurer.
Yeah. Yep,
Read
that's
carefully,
what I'm
though.
thinking.
Read carefully. Read carefully.
I have no wings yet. I float. I mean, the jellyfishes float.
Yes.
They do
And they
float,
fly,
yes.
and they do follow each other. And
Do
the
they
march.
have legs, though?
I
Yeah.
mean, maybe
I have
some
legs.
people call the tentacles legs. I don't know.
Yeah, I have legs yet I can't walk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Have you heard of a table walking?
Well, but it has legs but doesn't walk.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. That was a clean sweep, I think, from looking at the chat. Boatgirl, show up. Only 4% of people got it right. It's the table. 90% of people going to jellyfish. Wait, what? While many of the other
We
parade
overthought
section
that one, I
leaders-
think.
Wow.
Right?
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
While many of the other parade section leaders chose to bring their friends to the aviary parade, the nesting guy decided to bring furniture. Lots and lots of translucent furniture.
God.
It was a bold choice, but we still have lots of riddles waiting for us, so let's table this discussion for... Okay. Moving on. A table, you guys. A table. Hey, I must say that the writing was on the wall with that one. I probably have failed all other questions, but that one I think I would have gotten correctly. Easy to say when I know the answer too, right?
Hey, listen, that's fair.
Hey, yo, look at Ray's competitiveness coming out. Ray just swallowed that answer. Are you doing okay over there, Ray?
Proof.
All right. I was the tallest of my brothers, but the mighty always fall. Ancient and stone-like now, though they may be. My many siblings still stand tall. Meanwhile, I have become a home for four and one more. What am I?
Oh.
I was the tallest of my brothers, but the mighty always fall. Ancient and stone-like now, though they may be. My many siblings still stand tall. Meanwhile, I have become a home for four and one more. What am I? 1. The treehouse. 2. The Harmony Hall. 3. Eden Gate. Or 4. Aviary. Go. 40 seconds to answer that.
It
my
it
goodness.
has to be the treehouse.
I was thinking that too, but
It has to be. It has to be
is
because
the treehouse? Because all of the trees do seem like they're made of stone.
I'm thinking about the line. The only thing that's questioning me on there is going to be like, I have become a home for four and one more. It's like, how many spirits are there in that season? Where the treehouse is at?
The treehouse, Assembly had 6 spirits and the guide.
So then that's
So
where
that
I'm
one's
like,
that's
probably
what throwing
not.
me off there.
The stone
go
though,
with 4.
the stone thing, like there's stone trees everywhere in Skyrim. There used to
3
be.
might be the answer.
All right, you guys have 10 seconds. Make up your mind. And tell us your answer.
I was thinking the Eden Gate would probably be too simple.
That'd be funny.
Time is up. Everybody who answered has an answer in. If people doesn't, the answer is not going to be computed. I like the way you guys are thinking together, though. I actually appreciate that a lot. The treehouse. 66% of people got it right. Ray and Josh, did you guys pick
Where
it
did
correctly?
those numbers come from?
Hey, let's go.
Yes.
Let's
All
go.
right.
I win.
Well,
All of the assembly spirits show up in duos in the season. So there's 3 different areas that the spirit memories can be found, and they're all 2 of them together.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Looked at the giant stump that this Tremley's treehouse is made from and wondered how big the tree must have been while it was standing. Oh, yeah. Yeet.
Anyway, there are 4 assembly spirits plus the assembly guide who made the tree their home. Boom. All right, you guys.
Oh.
Should get a point for that one.
Oh, you
give me a bonus point. I out-tripped Boatgirl.
Listen, it was my not knowing how many spirits. Okay, that's what it was. That's how come I got it right. I bypassed that piece of information. I said, "There's only one thing. There's only one thing."
You guys ready for this? I might only favor the color blue sometimes, but if you haven't looked at me recently, I'm probably still trying to get your attention. What am I? I might only favor the color blue sometimes, but if you haven't looked at me recently, I'm probably still trying to get your attention. What am I? Josh and Ray, discuss.
I'm at like 1 and 3 right now, but also like 2. I'm not sure about the forest
and maybe
doors.
4.
I'm not sure where the forest doors is out, so I'm just gonna throw that one out because I have no idea.
Fair.
Probably still trying to get your attention.
I feel like it's either number 1 or number 3. Doesn't the inbox? I kind of like.
I'm gonna say that the inbox is like it's gonna stay there, but also the same thing is true about the closet.
True.
So it's kind of like it has a notification when you got new stuff on there.
The closet like blinks blue if you haven't gotten something.
It's kind of like honking though. If I feel like, And blue, I'm thinking about like the blue number icons, like in the messages and stuff. That's
Oh,
what I'm
and a lot
thinking
of
of.
the cosmetics in Sky are blue.
Hmm.
All right, guys, 5 seconds to go. Time to make up your minds and cast your vote.
Maybe the inbox is clear. Yeah, we'll go with the
I want to
closet.
say that if it is blue, it's a dark like navy, but I don't remember how.
I
It's like
I was
translucent
thinking
though.
inbox. I was thinking inbox because like it notifies you all the time, but the closet does the same thing. And you made a good point. Like the closet might be having more color blue. So
And the closet is the right answer. Boatgirl says, anyone else here who has perpetually glowing closet? No? Is it just me? Cool.
I can't handle the glowing closet. I have to go like clear the notification every chance I get.
Immediately. Every time I get a new closet, I can't have that thing
I'll
flashing
give it
at
to you
me.
guys thinking of inbox too, because you know the persistence of the red dot though is very specific. It's something that irritates me deeply. All right, moving on to the final medium level question. I am your ever changing and ever constant friend, always at your left hand. What am I? I am your ever changing and ever constant friend, always at your left hand. What am I? Your candle meter 1, Teal the Crab 2, Message of the Day 3, or a moth number 4.
I mean, Teal, right now you're on the right, so
Yeah.
can't
You
really
can cut
say
that
that
out.
it's you.
A moth
So
could also be on either side of you.
the message of the day.
Oh, the message of the day is a good one, but it's
It
only
is
there when you load up the
changing.
game.
Yeah, but it's ever constant. Like you always see it there.
Yeah,
You know?
you do.
Yeah. And it's the
But
same
you know
thing
what
about the
is on the
candle
left
meter
and is
too.
always there?
Mm-hmm.
And always changing while your candle running?
Is it your friend though?
I think it's my friend.
It's because this is where you find out that Ray is like super rich.
It's all perspective.
Oh,
In
no,
It's all
candles.
perspective,
actually
you guys.
It's not my friend. It's always a zero.
Currently, it's not my friend either. I'll tell you that. All right, 15 seconds, you guys. What's your answer?
I think yeah. I'm gonna
Lex
go.
Derp
Ray,
says,
you made a good point. I'm gonna go with number
candle
1.
isn't
I went with
always
1.
constant because it changes in chevrons.
Friends cost candles. That's true.
Yeah, you can get friends with candles.
It's true.
All right, let's take a quick look. Message of the day. Indeed it was. Did you guys get it correctly, Josh and Ray?
Oh, I overthought that
No.
one.
See?
The
See?
message of the day is always
See?
there on the left side of your screen whenever you load your game up, though it changes every day. Whether you choose to read or not, the message of the day has got your back. Moment of appreciation for the message of the day, everyone. Moment of appreciation.
It's time to appreciate the message of the day, guys. Does
Yeah,
anybody know what it
hearts,
says
It's
today?
the message of the day.
Hearts for the message
What
of the
is
day,
the
chat.
message of the day?
I just realized I didn't read the message of the day.
Wow, no appreciation for the message
no
of the
appreciation,
day. Wow.
No appreciation at all.
Wow,
Chat, has
wow,
anybody read the
wow.
message of the day today? No cheating.
No cheating.
Everybody go read the message of the day
exactly,
if you haven't
that's
done
what
it
I'm
yet.
saying.
From
got a
time
helpful
to
tip today.
time, the sky will transform before shard eruptions lands in one of the realms. Clear these eruptions to receive a reward.
There you go. See?
Cool.
Josh read it. All right, folks. We are starting to enter the hard territory, okay?
Oof.
I
Oh, no.
live beneath your feet and wear the earth as a crown. But I care nothing for you. I shall only rise to greet whatever descends from above the crowns of yours. I live beneath your feet and wear the earth as a crown, but I care nothing for you. I shall only rise to greet whatever descends from above the crown of yours. 1. Shard crabs. 2. Krills. 3. Eden King. 4. Chibis.
I was thinking like geyser for this without even looking at the answers, but there's no geysers. So Now I have no clue what.
Probably not the right answer.
Nothing.
I really want to say one. It's like shard crabs because, like, crystals are earth and shards are crystals.
Mm.
Mhm.
Great
Mhm.
point. Great
Gonna go with
Okay.
one.
thinking process. That was good.
I shall only rise to greet whatever descends from above that crown of yours.
Are you convinced, Josh? Was Ray's eloquent enough to convince you?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it because the only other thing that I'm thinking of right now is a krill, but that doesn't make any sense. So
All right. While we're computing, let's take a look at the answer. Shard crabs wear crystals as crowns and emerge from underneath the ground during shard events. But this is the only time we ever see them in the game. These little subterranean gremlins really only pop out of the ground whenever a big old shard falls from the heavens. 88% of
sense.
people got it right. And Ray was right. Ray, you're really good at trivia. You should invest in
have your own Sky
trivia
trivia
career.
game.
Yeah.
I do Sky Trivia sometimes. I've done it before.
All right.
I'm not very
That-
good at coming up with riddles, but I can do Sky Trivia.
But listen, was this harder than the previous questions so far? We still have 5 more to go on the hard level.
I
I
feel like
s-
that last question was harder, just a little bit.
Okay.
This still feels medium. Yeah. I
Yeah.
gotta say, yeah.
Oh, that feels medium. Okay, let's see if the next one can convince you otherwise. Going to question number 12. Dun, 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 dun. I march the pace of diamond lace as you march towards your next place. My dance crosses with yours as you seek nary a crossing with mine. What am I? I march the pace of diamond lace as you march towards your next place. My dance crosses with yours as you seek nary a crossing with mine. What am I? 1. Rock rain. 2. Red shards. 3. Black dye. Or 4. Ancient memories.
I feel like there's ways that all of these could potentially fit.
Only one right answer.
I march the pace of diamond lace as you march toward your next place.
That one makes me
March.
think of like a diamond necklace or something, and it makes me think like diamonds are similar to shards, maybe?
My dance
Or
crosses with
diamonds are a
yours.
rock.
Crossing mine. What am I?
Or it could be something very valuable, potentially, like black dye, since it's hard to get.
I got nothing. Nope. Blank. We are blank up in the brain right now.
What's
I
your
think
guess?
I'm going to go with
Oh.
1 because you have to avoid rock rain in Eden, and try to avoid touching it as much as possible, so you wouldn't want to cross its path. Black dye could fit because you rarely encounter it, but I'm kind of like leaning more towards the rock rain.
Same reason, but red shards. Just to be
Fair,
different.
All right.
We got it both covered then.
Let's account for it. While we are computing the answer, let's take a quick look at what Boatgirl says. The rocks falling in the final part of Eden loosely have this diamondish sort of pattern to them overhead, as they fall from, well, the Eden diamond, and it's generally advisable not to get stuck in the rock rain. Try to avoid crossing its path. Tends to help. And the right answer was rock rain, with 67% of all of the answers. Shadowy, you got. I think you're the only one with the black die, my friend, but I appreciate it.
I'm
Alright.
gonna do that next time I go to Eden. That sounds cool. I kind of think it's a little funny that I arrived at the same conclusion in a completely different way with your riddle, though.
I was just thinking, stuff that you got to avoid, really. And there's only 2 answers on the board for that. It's either going to be the rock rain and Eden or the red shards. So,
Hey man, that's how we do multiple choices, right? It's just
and
elimination.
it could be argued that it is red shards that are coming down at you because they're technically red in Eden. That's
Fair.
all I'm going to say. So,
Hey man, I'm just a host here, okay? Boatgirl, come defend yourself. All right. Next question. X marks the spot where my fire was buried into the sky. And now, for my perch, I offer myriad treasures. What am I? X marks the spot where my fire was buried into the sky. And now, for my perch, I offer myriad treasures. What am I? 1. Valley Constellation. 2. Orbit. 3. Days of Treasure. And 4. Aurora.
I feel like the Valley constellation makes a lot of sense because it is X-shaped and the sky kind of has this fiery look because it's sunset there constantly.
Yep. Same. That's the first
perch
answer. That's the
and
first answer. that I, like, was
Treasures,
guessing.
though. I'm not
Josh-
sure how that would fit. I
I'm not
guess
gonna
there's
lie.
a lot of things in Valley.
And now for my perch, I offer a myriad of treasures. Like if the constellation is up in the sky and that's considered the perch, then the treasures would then be the like gifts that it gives or the cosmetics that they give.
Yeah, maybe.
I gotta go with 1. Just
I guess we've come to a
And
conclusion.
also, I guess like the Valley Elders like jumped down
Mhm.
in their like memory,
yeah,
so they were like
do.
up above somewhere.
Mhm.
All right, folks, input your answers. You have only about 5 seconds. Boom. And let's see while it's computing what Boatgirl says. As we see in the Valley Temple cutscene, the elders send our flames up into the stars. Immediately after that, we see the Valley constellation, which is in the shape of an X. You guys are right.
Let's go.
Very good thought.
Let's
77% of people got Valley Constellation. Let's go. Indeed. Indeed.
Nice.
Because Josh, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably have given the same answer. Yep. just as that. Just as that.
It's more.
All right, you guys. Let's roll. Let's go to. You guys are doing great on the hard levels. That's fantastic.
I'm warmed up now. I'm warmed up.
Ah,
So,
here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Yep, finally.
Hooks
Yep,
up.
get to the hard level. We got to go extra. You know what I mean?
All right. The sort of thing you would have once found at the treetops is scattered at the roots below. My flowers will take wing upwards again. What am I? The sort of thing you would have once found at the treetops is scattered at the roots below. My flowers will take wing upwards again. What am I? 1. The performance theater. 2. Leaves. 3. Green dye. 4. The assembly guide.
The assembly guide. What?
The assembly guide. I mean, they used to be. They'd be found in the trees. They make like a lot of tree houses. I can see why that one's there, but I don't think it's the assembly guide. I think that it's probably number 3 because leaves are usually green, and they would have been in the treetops, but now you don't really see them there. But you can find green dye from the dye plants. And when you burn the dye plants, they become butterflies.
So you're saying leaves or green dye?
I'm saying green dye. Sorry for the confusion.
Oh, that's fair.
The
Very
leaves
fair.
just connects it to the trees.
Great way of thinking. Your train of thought is really good, right? I would
I
not
wonder
have
if you
thought
went-
as far as
I
that.
wonder if you went an extra level is what I'm thinking. Like
Is it?
maybe
I mean-
like green dye is you know what I mean?
I've
Because
been
would
known
you
to
have
do
found green dye in the treetops originally kind of thing? Like, you know what I mean?
that. You would have found the color green in the trees, though.
Yeah,
Hermit
but not
Bug
necessarily
says
green
in
dye as
chat-
it exists in the game
Yeah.
right now. That's what I'm
Her-
thinking.
Hermit Bug says in chat, we don't really interact with leaves though. So just tossing it there for your thinking. 30 seconds to go. Make a decision and cast your vote.
I mean, if you visited the temple area and the 2 embers, I guess there's trees there. You could have leaves. And the Moomin area.
Yeah, I was thinking more Moomin. But yeah, sure.
10
Ray's
seconds.
logic. Too convincing.
Can't fight against logic. All right, let's take a quick look at the answer. The treetops of Hidden Forest are leafless and bare. While, as far as I'm aware, we've never seen anything in game that would indicate what the trees looked like when they were alive. Leaves on trees tend to be green. Meanwhile, burning colored dark plants will release green butterflies, and so it looks like leaves fluttering upwards again. So the answer is indeed green dye. Good job, Ray.
Nice.
That was very, very good. I would not have gotten it. I would definitely have gone with leaves. So you guys, I join you on that 28%. Anything to say?
I'm
Josh?
just really confused about the assembly line. I just
I still feel like they can be there because of the tree houses. They make tree houses. They're in the trees. I can see it.
the assembly
But it's
guy
not the
walking
answer.
around throwing flowers and tree houses everywhere around the sky realm.
I mean, that's what the assembly squad does.
Boom. Last one in the heart level, you guys. I'm the 18th story of the shelf, and you'll find 77 memories nestled inside the instance that I captured in my heart. What am I? I am the 18th story on the shelf, and you'll find 77 memories nestled inside the instance that I captured in my heart. What am I? 1. Season of remembrance. 2. Season of moving. 3. Season of moments. 4. Days of sunlight. Go! Chat! What do you think? Don't answer just yet. Just let us know what you think. And Ray, Josh, please carry on.
I feel like the number is relevant. 18th. I don't remember off the top of my head which season was the 18th, though. I want to say it was.
We just passed like the 20th or something recently.
I think Two Embers is the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know?
Memories
we're
has me
definitely
thinking.
past 20 by a little bit.
Memories has me thinking of remembrance, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Because of especially because of the wording in the like sentences.
But
Is
77
shelf.
Memories makes me think of a book. And I don't know. I'm not a big like a Moomin expert, but there's a lot of different like Moomin things out there. That seems like it could be the answer.
Moomin was too recent, though. It was what, a couple seasons ago, and if we're way past 20, like it wouldn't be.
Well, no, we're
18th,
not way
would it?
past 20. We're just a little bit. Oh, it's the 26th.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's why I'm thinking remembrance. I mean, I feel like it was after Aurora, and Aurora feels like it was a while back ago now, too. A couple years now. So
I'm gonna go with 3, actually. I'm sorry to
Season of
switch things
moments.
up all of a sudden, but I thought of
moments.
yeah.
Because of the pictures. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, memory pictures are memories too. I was going to say that.
Dude, I'm thinking.
Firm your ground. Stand your ground.
Remembrance, because of
That's
memories.
exactly what I
so-
was thinking, Tio. You could take like a lot of pictures. There's a bunch of different views, and there's a lot of variety in like what the area can look like.
That'd be wild if it was like, let me count every single picture that we took in this season and put it in a riddle, you know?
All right. Have you guys voted? Because we have 3 seconds to go before I unpause. Ready?
Got it.
Set. Going. All right. And while we do this, let's take a look at the answer. The 18th season of Sky is Season of Moments, which also when our in-game camera was first introduced. And the season was 77 days long, running from July 17th to October 1st, 2023. Has it really been that long? It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Wow, that's disorienting.
Yep.
So we're getting the correct answer, Season of Moments, with 63% of people participating getting the correct answer, with a tie between
I felt like
Season
it
of
was going to
Remembrance
be
and
a
Season
more
of Moving.
recent season than Remembrance. And that's part of why I moved towards Moments. I couldn't I think of why 77 was relevant, but
yeah,
that one was a good one.
The pictures definitely made sense there, but
Well,
sure.
you guys, what comes after the hearts here, you think? Because we're about to get there.
We're getting Krills?
You talking about the
Are there
Krills? Are you getting
Krills?
Krills?
No, the Krills are the
Krills
last
available?
one. We have 2 more tiers to go.
Oh.
Oh. Super hard? Extra hard? Impossible?
Impossible indeed, Ray. Okay, let's go. I require you to look before you can listen. Over and over again. What am I? Again, I require you to look before you can listen, over and over again. What am I? The settings menu, 1. Sassy Drifter, 2. The Mellow Musician, 3. And Harmony Hall, 4.
Can I pick Sassy Drifter just because I like Sassy Drifter?
Just for sassy?
Just to pick Sassy
You're being
Drifter.
sassy here, Josh.
No reason, just, pick number 2 if you're just like the Sassy Drifter, right? No? Okay.
All right, chat seems
Am I
to be
the only
going
one?
with the settings menu.
Yeah, chat seems to be going with the settings menu. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if your settings are wrong, you would need to check the settings menu, but you wouldn't have to do it more than once, I'd hope. Unless you want to change it a lot.
So what is your logical mind telling you, Ray?
I feel like 1 is probably the best answer. I can't really think of a way to connect it to any of the others. I mean, the Mellow Musician, you practice with them in Harmony Hall.
Right.
But
I was going to
you
say,
like,
don't
see
you have to
and hear the sheet music and play it. And in Harmony Hall, that's the same thing. You can see and play the instruments. Wait, maybe
I'm just saying Mellow
looking at the
Musician's memory
instruments
is what I'm thinking.
is what they're going for, though.
All right.
This one's definitely worthy of the impossible title.
10 seconds to go. Make up your minds and vote.
Settings menu. I'm gonna go with chat. I'm trusting chat. That's all I gotta say.
In chat we trust.
Chat we trust, number 1.
Let's take a look. The season of performance quests really like making us look like Hold on, let me read this again, but I have to pause something on my side. Josh, do you mind reading that for us real quick while I do something on the back end here?
The season of performance quest really liked making us go look for the Mellow Musician, and if we're not looking for Mellow Musician, we're looking for wherever they last misplaced their guitar. Can someone please just glue the thing to Mellow Musician's hand so it stops getting lost at the bottom of icy ponds? How does that even happen? We're always looking for his guitar.
They're extremely careless with that guitar.
See, I knew I had something going with the Mellow Musician there.
The Mellow Musician, indeed, and the
I
fewest
didn't even
people
think about those quests.
and the fewest people got it correct. Only 2 people seems like to have gotten it correct. Most people went with the settings menu. Ray, did you do settings menu as well?
I did settings menu, yes.
I appreciate those of you that chose Sassy Drifter. The 11% of you that chose Sassy Drifter, I love you very much. Thank you for
You should have
believing
too, Josh.
in just
You should
choosing
have too.
Sassy Drifter just to choose Sassy Drifter. Yeah.
All right, that was the first of the impossible tier, you guys, and we are about to go to the second. I hope you guys are ready. Let's take a look. I am a place where 2 friends reside. One is small and the other one is large. The small one looks at the sky and smiles, while the large one is dizzied into anger. What am I? One more time. I am a place where 2 friends reside. One is small and the other is large. The small one looks at the sky and smiles, while the large one is dizzied into anger. What am I? 1. Sanctuary Isles. 2. The Office. 3. Graveyard. Or 4. Eden Pipes.
Eden Pipes?
Question mark?
I'm actually trying. That one feels like the only one that I can think of because some of them make noises when you walk over them that sound like they're moving, and that can be a scary and kind of almost angry sounding noise. But the lower one doesn't do that, or at least I don't think so. Also, like the higher up pipe is full of crabs.
Hear me out.
Yeah?
Hear me out.
I'll hear you out.
Sanctuary
Let's go,
Isles.
Jess.
Sanctuary Isles, right? You have the
Right.
big old like mountain in the middle, and it's split into 2 right down the middle, and you carry the Grouch spirit up.
Oh my
in
gosh,
circles.
you're right.
Hey,
Just saying. Just
Hey.
saying.
just saying, just
You're
saying.
right. They're just a little grouchy though. Could they really be
Just
called
a little
angry?
grouchy. Yep. Yep. For sure.
All right. So number 1, Josh, is that your commitment?
I'm locked in. Number 1.
All right.
I'm locked in.
Ray,
number
are you
one.
ready? May I
almost
continue?
want to go. I want to go with Josh's. I like your logic.
Let's go.
I feel like I'm gonna be a little sad if it's not Eden Pipes.
All right, Ray, if you won't mind reading us the answer, I would appreciate it. Go ahead.
Oh, who do you want to read it?
Ray.
Go for it, Ray.
Okay. Out of some of the smaller islands in Sanctuary Isle, you'll find friendly crabs that are slightly smaller in size. However, in the cave with a spiral path, you'll find some crabs that are even more aggressive than normal. Hey, Josh, your logic
Different
was like
logic,
a different
but I got it.
direction, but you didn't get it.
Hey, what matters is the right answer. What matters is the right answer, and 46% of people
Nice.
went with Josh.
But you can see
Very
my logic with the
nice.
Eden pipes, right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Just saying, right?
I have also heard that the crabs in Sanctuary tend to be like a lighter color than the crabs in other realms, which is
Mhm.
interesting. Probably because Prairie is supposed to be brighter.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
All right,
Maybe.
chat.
because of the suns.
Hear me out, chat. I'm gonna pause. I want you guys to wait for the reasoning from Josh and Ray, and you guys can make that decision real quick. Let's see if this works. Impossible. I am a face, and upon the face of things, I am face enough for two. But when I have a face no more, you must come face to face with me. I am a face, and upon the face of things, I am face enough for two. But when I have a face no more, you must come face to face with me. 1. Manatees. 2. Elder masks. 3. Capes. 4. Butterflies.
I think that it's going to be the Elder masks because you have to go visit the Elders once you break your mask. And when you have no face, like when you break the mask, then you have to go visit the Elder. So that one seems like a very good one.
And it also checks out the I am face enough for two because you
Yeah.
can get bonked and then recharge your light when you do. Scott, hey, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking number two.
I have to say
Two
that
sounds really
Josh's
good.
face, the first time I read the thing, was like, not what?
Yeah. Yup, you're so right because it definitely was. Like, how many faces are in this face? The word face doesn't even look real anymore. Face, what is that? What face? My face? Your face? Is it a mask?
Whose
Does it
face
have
is
eyes?
this?
What's a face? Whose face? Your face? My space?
My face.
Face? What?
All right, you guys, keep
It's fine.
voting. We have about 15 seconds to go. I'm assuming Josh and Ray have already input their answers into chat.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's take a look in just about 6 seconds. Josh, you will be reading the answer from Boatgirl, please.
Got it.
Go ahead.
I'm on a lag on Twitch for like 5 seconds, but
You're
I got
good.
it.
You're good. You're good. You're good. It just takes
The
time to compute.
Elder masks are capable of protecting you from damage and can absorb hits for you that would otherwise extinguish your light. But when the masks run out of energy and break, you have to come face to face with the Elder whose mask you wear by either going to their temple or visiting them in orbit. I don't know. I don't know if this was impossible. I don't know.
91% of people have gotten this correctly.
This one feels like it could have gone into medium. But as Boatgirl said earlier in chat, it's a little hard to rate the difficulty of your own
True.
riddles.
True.
That's true. And also, I guess the amount of faces in there could also like
Yeah.
just be throwing people off just because of like, wait, what sense does this make? You know?
It makes it difficult to
I
face the
vote-
facts.
I vote that one less face will let you see face to face out of this riddle.
All right, let's go, you guys. You are like me when you meet me, and you are changed when I go with you. What am I? A winged light, a pointy candle maker, the hopeful steward, or a friend? You are like me when you meet me, and you are changed when I go with you. What am I?
I think that it's number 1. Because when you get your first winged light, you have no cape. And the winged lights don't show as having a cape, but they look exactly like a bald sky kid.
You
And
are
I
like
mean,
me when you
technically
meet
we
me,
do
you are
look
changed
bald.
When I go with you, what am I? I'm thinking here. Bear with me. I'm thinking 2 or 4,
Oh.
right? Because the spirits start following you, and then you get to like change. You know what I mean?
Oh,
When you
the
turn them
spirits
in,
do give you cosmetics and stuff.
the
Like you
friend
can get them.
You know, some would say if you meet someone new, maybe they change you, you know, when you're flying along with them, you
Yeah.
know? Maybe they give you more energy, you know, to help you fly around. You know, you definitely are changed when you're flying with friends. So,
True.
Oh, Lex in chat on YouTube says, I think it's 4 because you're both gray when you first meet each other, and you're changed when you go together.
Oh,
see?
that's a good one too.
Oh, yeah.
I still want to go with
Yeah.
1.
All right. Fair.
I'm going 4.
I do really like 4 though.
I like 4. I'm going with 4. I'm locking in.
All right, chat, 15 seconds to complete this. Ray, you will be the one reading the answer next. Just before,
All right.
or the justification, just before we finalize computing stuff. Please go ahead.
All right. Your capeless when you meet the first winged light in the game, and when you collect the winged light, you get your cape and the ability to fly. Hey, nice.
There it is. There it is.
Winged light, indeed. Although I must say, like Lex made me, like think, okay, that's true. That could possibly be an answer, but that's why it's impossible, right? Impossible to know.
The friend one was really cute, but you didn't always like people.
I liked friend better, you know. I just liked friend better because, you know, I like to believe that Sky is just one of those games that changes, you know, and the way you see online friends.
And it does. And it does, Josh. You know,
throwing it out there.
To your merit, I really do think that it does, and that's a big part of what makes Sky what he is for the last 6 years. Boom. That's the last impossible one, you guys. I make stationary things float. What am I? 1, message boats. 2, light blooms. 3, crystals. 4, capes. I make stationary things float. What am I?
Well, light blooms do make things float, but only things that get on top of them. And we've never actually seen anything that doesn't move get on a light bloom, so... That one could be an answer.
Make stationary things float. What am I? I mean, paper could be stationary. It's another way to look at that instead of not move it, instead of an object that's not moving.
Indeed.
I think maybe number 3 could be an answer.
Why?
What crystals?
A lot of the time you see these little crystals and stuff in Sky that you put your candle up to, and they're used to activate different mechanisms like the doors in Forest or the elevator that leads to Oreo. So it could be the crystals.
I'm gonna go with Boatgirl's love for puns and just go message boat. I'm just
good. That's a really good direction.
That's actually a good one.
Think of the maker. Think of the maker.
Solid logic.
Really good point.
I'm just going with that.
Oh my gosh, that's a good point. Stationary, like actual stationary.
Like
stationary.
I think I lost. Stationary. It's probably gonna be wrong though. I was just looking into it.
Ray, are you committed? Have you given your answer?
Paper is stationary. Yeah. And a boat floats.
And a message boat is both paper and a boat.
That would be a really good answer.
It would be pretty great.
I already put 3.
All right, cool. Let's see. All right, Josh, give us the answer.
Oh, man. Come on. You're going to load. There we go. Paper boats, stationary, float. See, because you write words on stationary and you make paper boats out of stationery. And okay, look, this one is just a boat pun. I know, but you've got to understand that the line between a riddle and a pun is a paper thin at times. And I'll see myself out by things.
That was a good one.
It's
message boat. Josh, I think you did wonderful cutting out the punny nature of Boatgirl, and you nailed it. You got that right. Ray, nice. How did you do? Did you go with crystals or did you go with?
I ended up going with crystals.
Yep.
I felt like that one was a good answer. I mean, if you're looking at just lore, maybe it works.
People are like, Boatgirl, when I get you.
come on, boat girl message.
That was
boats? Come
was
on,
great.
guys. You
That
didn't.
was
I
great.
was waiting for the question. I think I was waiting for it to be. I'm like, it had to be something good, and I said I saw stationary, and I was like, I see you.
All right, folks. Now we start with Krill Attack. Okay. Good luck.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. If you envision your reflection to take flight and find wings for your imagination by supplying your own light, you search for my sight. What am I? One more time. If you envision your reflection to take flight and find wings for your imagination by supplying your own light, you search for my sight. What am I? 1. The wind paths. 2. The flight guide. 3. The dye studio. And 4. Harmony Hall.
The
This
dye
one's
studio.
really hard.
The dye studio. 100%. It's the dye studio.
I
In
mean,
the dye studio, they have that reflection on there, right? If you envision your reflection to take flight, it's that one sequence in the like when the season's starting where they're looking at each other, and then you go and collect the dye. You find wings. Butterflies have wings. For your imagination, it means that you have control of supplying your own kind of cosmetic so that you can decorate your own light. And then it says you'll search for my sight. What am I? I think it's the dye
that's
studio.
a really good. That's
Very
really good logic.
I cannot go against that. That was very,
Yeah,
very
I
well
think
thought
I'm
out.
gonna go with 3.
All
I
right,
can't
folks.
really
That's
figure out
cool.
how it would be any of the others, especially not after
That's
that
good.
really good explanation.
That's really good. That was good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm more krill level than I thought, you know.
Let's go. And while we are computing answers, Josh, go ahead, please. Or Ray or whoever.
Computing. Let me restate this in normal words before someone shows up to take my thesaurus away from me. If you have an idea for a new outfit that you want to try, and you've collected enough dye by finding colorful butterflies, then you should go to this location. Hey,
Bam.
let's
Indeed,
go. It's
the
the
Nice.
words. I love
Studio.
word puns.
And it
Yes.
seems like you convinced quite a lot of people in the chat. Josh, we had people going with the wind paths. I would like to know, Maelstrom's, your reasoning for the wind paths, actually, for that one. Because the way Josh described this, there is no other answer, really. It was just a perfect
I mean,
description.
when I first saw the answers, I was trying to think of how the wind paths or the flight guide could fit because of all of the references to light. The wind paths kind of is that area that's like really full of light, and it's kind of
In the quest, it's not.
yeah.
though.
I mean, it starts
true.
off. You collect the like you restore the lights
Mhm.
in the area by opening the wind paths.
And I guess
I
the
can-
flight guide would kind of point towards the darkness of the quests as well,
Yeah.
too, and like what they went through. So, I mean, I can see where those two answers would kind of go from there. But yeah, I see.
If the shard memories was in this, I feel like
You
the
guys,
answers would have been much more mixed.
Look at Maelstrom's answer to me challenging the wind paths. He says, I put 3, but I typed 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the chat got the number 1 for my answer. Okay, Mal. Okay, Mal.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
right.
Did you scroll up and find that? Okay.
All right, folks. That was the first one of the Krill Attack tier. Let's take a look at the next question. Make a pen and dip it into the bright ink of the sky in order to write these words. Joy shared is double joy. Sorrow shared is sorrow halved. What am I? Season of belonging, excuse me, the typo. Season of the Little Prince, Season of the Bluebird, or 4, Season of Remembrance. One more time. Make a pen and dip it into the bright ink of the sky in order to write the words, joy shared is double joy. Sorrow shared is sorrow halved. What am I?
I mean,
It has to be. It has to be the Season of the Bluebird. It has to be.
Why?
it feels like it could be Bluebird or Remembrance because in both of those
Well-
seasons, they're very much about sad things and sad happenings, and the spirits are in those seasons are all coming together and sort of dealing with what they're having that makes them sad. Like Remembrance is
me.
very much a found family kind of story, and Bluebird is about a family coming together to cheer each other up.
Hear me out. Hear me out. What was dropping in all of those quests of the season of Bluebird when we were chasing the
It
Bluebird?
was blue.
Feathers.
That is a fair point.
That is a pen. And you dip it into the sky, the bright ink of the sky. That's blue. In order to write these words, joy shared is double joy, sorrow shared is sorrowed half. And that whole season was about like you finding your own joy.
Josh, you are so good at these Krill Attack ones.
I'm throwing it out there. I like it. It has to be
I mean,
feather for
I
a
feel
quill
like
pen.
it's very fitting for Josh to get the pin part of this hint.
Indeed. In fact, let me fix his name here real quick because that was actually really good. With a pen.
Yes, give Josh his pen back. It's Josh with a pen.
Can you give me my pen back, please?
There
Thank
you go.
Appreciate
with
that.
a pen.
Okay.
Here we go.
And the A pen is in all
Heck
caps.
yeah.
Perfect.
All right, you guys. Let's take a look. Ray, do you mind reading the answer for us when it pops up?
Sure. Joy is shared is double joy. Sorrow shared is sorrow half. Is the best I could chase down as a source for it. A Swedish proverb. I freely admit that this is a mean one because there's more than one season in Sky that could arguably fit the sentiment. Your tip-off that this is about the season of Bluebird comes from the idea of making a pen and dipping it in bright ink. Think about writing with a feather quill and using blue ink. Look, Tio told me to make these last few ones extra hard. Blame Tio.
Don't blame Tio. Let's all hug Tio because you guys are correct. Season of the Bluebird. I love the way you guys are thinking. That was incredible to see, actually.
I mean, Boatgirl, 87 people got that one. How mean was it? It is a really good one, though. It is really good.
But maybe people were lost until Josh went wild.
Josh is really good at these Krill rounds.
I just really like words, and like it's just these riddles just keep to be they just like different meanings, and it's like okay, you got to think about it in a different way, and that's just the kind of thinking that I like. So maybe.
See? That's what I thought you'd be good at with this.
All right, you guys, let's take a look at the next one. Where the dust sits, there I lie, and where a cup is poured out, there I sit. What am I? Wise grandparent, tiptoeing tea brewer, tender toy maker, or the belonging ancestor? Where the dust sits, there I lie, and where a cup is poured out, there I sit. What am I?
Oh.
Everybody looking at Josh's camera right now, like everybody.
Don't.
I mean,
don't.
I feel
no.
like
I told
this one
y'all
is-
at the beginning about the spirits that I'm not too confident.
I feel like this one, if it's referencing the two Embers quests, might be about the tender toy maker, because at the beginning of the first quest, you see them laying down in their tent that's kind of dusty because it's like surrounded by sand and stuff. And near the end of the quest, you sit down with them and you pour them a cup of tea. And that's where they are in the last part of the quest when you're helping them with their toy shop. So I'm going to go with 3.
I feel like that can also be said with the tiptoeing tea brewer from the season of Remembrance. Where the dust sits, there I lie, like lie in wait. And then where a cup is poured out, isn't that like what they're trying to do is like the medicine is that tea item that they have or something?
That is a fair point.
And you sit on that tea item. So I don't know necessarily if it just goes right by like the spirit memory, if both of these fit. I'm more inclined towards Tender Toy Maker because it's like recent and that would be really cool.
Yeah.
But
I can see how tiptoeing tea brewer could work, but I can't really line that up with the actions. I mean, yeah, they could be sitting in wait in the vault, which I imagine is pretty dusty after being unvisited so long. But I don't think that you can't actually sit at their tea table, and they don't sit in their memory when the tea is being poured for their father or something, like their parent. So I feel like Toymaker fits better.
Yep.
I
Rock
might go
and
with
Gaming
2
also says also
just to go number
tiptoeing
2.
Tea Brewer doesn't really make it in in time.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, that is
That's
true.
That's where I'm like, if the cup is poured out, it's just kind of spilled to where they're supposed to sit because they never actually make it to the end. So
Yeah.
but you know, that's fine.
All of
We'll go
the
with number 3.
remembrance spirits need hugs.
Lots of
Yeah, they
love.
do.
Lots of
I
hugs.
needed a hug after Season of Remembrance.
I needed a break after that. Yo.
I needed a break. All right, Ray, Josh, make your commitments. What is the answer?
I'm gonna go with Raylazerkitty's logic and just go with Tender Toy Maker because I'd like to be with something more recent. But
Fair.
so.
And Ray, I'm assuming you're going with the Tender Time.
Yeah, I went with 3.
All right.
Oh, but Boatgirl says perhaps tiptoeing is just sitting on their feet.
All right, guys, let's take a quick look at the answer. Josh, will you take it away for us?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Oh,
As soon as it pops up.
see, we start out the 2 Embers quest with Toymaker struggling to sit up in this dusty, weary place. As the quest goes on, we bring Toymaker a cup of tea to help them have their strength to sit and sell their toys. So, yeah, exactly like Ray, Laser, and Kitty said. Yep. I was about to read that as Lizard Sage, please.
With laser accuracy, Raylazerkitty gets it right. Tender Toy Maker. Good job, Ray.
It's my first Krill Attack one. Josh got the other 2. I count that as
Indeed.
Josh's wins. Those were really, really good.
The next 2, we are 2 to finish this, okay? And these can be a little bit more challenging. So please be careful with these. I am a piece and a few pieces more of selfish selflessness. Earless, I hear the ringing of the silent cries become silent time. Eyeless, I hear all silent things named nothing turn into the name of all. What am I? One more time.
Ooh.
I am a piece and a few pieces more of selfish selflessness. Earless, I hear the ringing of the silent cries become silent time. Eyeless, I hear all silent things named nothing turn into the name of all. What am I? 1, the 2 Embers Guide. 2, the Shattering Guide. 3, the Revival Guide. Or 4, the Little Prince Guide.
This is so good.
I
This
feel
is
like
so good. This is wait.
I feel like the Shattering Guide could definitely work. Because oh, do you have some logic? I'll let you go first, Josh, if you got something.
The Little Prince Guide is a
Oh?
rose. Okay. I am a piece and a few pieces more of selfish selflessness. The rose is waiting there for the little prince because the little prince said, I'm waiting, and does it out of selflessness because this little prince is out adventuring. Earless because of course it's a rose, but I hear the ringing of silent cries become silent time. They're alone out in space wishing for their friend. Eyeless, I hear all silent things named nothing turned into the name of all. What am I? And it's like that final cutscene kind of flashes to mind where like the stars of all the friends go up into the sky and stuff for the little prince. That's just what I'm thinking of, but go for it. What's the
Ray,
Shattering Guide?
Yeah, Ray, you were saying the Shattering Guide. What were you thinking about it?
Well, I was actually thinking of the different shard memories. They are moments frozen in time, so they would be silent time. And it's literally the Eden crystal, something that was created potentially for like the kingdom's like power or something. None of that's confirmed, but it's something that's been there this whole time and witnessed all of this. And the areas, like the shard memories, are called voids, so they'd be nothing.
Other nonsense.
I feel like that logic isn't like as well explained as Josh's, but I feel like it makes sense.
I can see it.
Yeah.
And just to say, other nonsense on YouTube says the Shattering Guide is literally a fragment of the Eden Crystal. Isn't that selfish selflessness?
Yeah.
What is the Shattering Guide anyway?
The Shattering Guide is a crystal. It's one of the little diamonds. It's a diamond. It's a piece of the. It's like a piece.
I've always been unsure whether it's just simply a part of the Eden crystal or the Eden crystal's like essence or something, or conscious. I don't know. It's definitely something bizarre and
A
very
little
much connected to
miniature, a little miniature Eden crystal.
Yeah, it's
Little
that's
tiny
what it looks
baby.
like. It's a mini Eden.
Imagine. Oh my God. Please,
Fuck
next
Eden.
year, mini Eden. Please, please, please. Next year, mini Eden. Can we get mini, but in Eden? Little tiny, like we were in the anniversary event. That'd be so
Oh my
cool.
gosh.
All right, Josh, Ray, we are almost at time. So are you guys committed? What are you guys doing?
Hey, I got 4. Yep.
And Ray, are you committed to Shattering
I'm
Guide?
committed to I think I sent it, but I'm going to send it again just in case.
Okay, cool. Let's take a look. And again, while we compute, Ray, would you read the answer for us, please, as soon as it pops up?
Yep. The creator commentary for Two Embers talks about how treating light as a commodity to be hoarded causes disruption in Sky's ecosystem. At the same time, the last resort efforts to power the crystals by sacrificing light creatures was still done to attempt to protect the refugees of the last city. In hindsight, this casts a much darker light on the fact that the Shattering Guide shows us Sky's different creatures in great size and details before showing us what then became of Eden.
The Shattering Guide.
Ooh.
The Shattering Guide. Yep. I like your thought process, Josh. In fact, I think it's really fitting. But indeed, the Shattering Guide. And Ray is absolutely correct in terms of the void. I think that was the giveaway of the nothingness described in the question. How'd you guys do, chat? I knew
Chat
it.
was split 41%, 46%.
Yeah,
Holy
I
cow.
know. That was
very
pretty
divided on this one.
half and half. Yeah. All right, guys. Final question of the evening, Josh and Ray. I hope you guys are ready, and I hope you guys are having a good time. These have been challenging and fun, so let's take a look at what the last question has for us. I entered the world in fleeting beauty before I became towering longevity, and I was reborn on the waters above and below. Breathing again, what I now know is this: you are what has made me worthwhile. What am I? One more time. I entered the world in fleeting beauty before I became towering longevity, and I was reborn on the waters above and below. Breathing again, what I now know is this: you are what has made me worthwhile. What am I? 1. The season of the nine-colored deer. Number 2, Days of Nature. Number 3, Days of Love. Number 4, Days of Bloom.
I think it's number 4. The first Days of Bloom was cherry blossom themed, and cherry blossoms don't last very long and are very often called fleeting beauties. The next one was wisteria. Wisteria trees have been known to live a very, very long time, and they can grow quite large. And for the third one, we had water lilies and arums growing in prairie peaks. And the fourth one isn't actually really mentioned in this, so maybe that could be where it's got me. But I really want to go with that. Josh, what do you think?
I immediately thought, I'm going with my initial thought. My initial thought when I first heard it was Season of the Nine-Colored Deer, because of the deer. You know what I mean? He came in and it was like beautiful right off the bat, and it was kind of like they were reborn in like after the season happened. And then at the end, you get like it kind of makes sense with that last part where like you are what has made me worthwhile. It's like you kind of had to give like that back, that power that they had originally, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's what leans me towards the light-colored deer as far as that goes. I don't know, but you have a point. I mean, yeah, blossoms are known as fleeting beauty, and I can see where like that like wordplay can come into play. I'm trying to think of what the most recent like Days of Bloom was to kind of
The most
put
recent one was
in.
roses.
Yeah. Um,
And that's the only one I feel like might not fit my like reasoning.
Roses can be perceived as like having different meanings depending on the color, and that has been given by people. So that last line of "you are what has made me worthwhile," like what am I? And you can say the same thing about all the different other flowers that are blooming as well. You know, like why do they have their meanings to begin with? It's because we gave them those meanings. Like, and over time, they eventually had those different meanings. You know, like fleeting beauty, roses. You know, some are for romance, some are for friendship, that kind of thing. So I can kind of see it. So,
All right. What's your commitment?
I'm going to 4.
you know what? I made an
sure.
argument for 1, so I'm gonna go with 1. So
Let's go.
All right.
All right, you guys. And Josh, if you will, please read the final answer while we are computing stuff.
yeah. Cherry blossoms and wisteria trees are both very important in Japanese flower symbolism. Cherry blossoms symbolize the beauty of temporary things, an idea called mono no aware, while wisteria flowers are a common choice for Japanese family crests called mun, because they represent longevity, endurance, and luck. Meanwhile, many European cultures, tulips and calla lilies have very similar cultural symbolism. They represent renewal and rebirth, which is very fitting for Sky. The year of tulips saw rainstorms rejuvenating forgotten arc, and the year of lilies saw flooded riverbanks and prairie peaks. And of course, this year we had an encore for the season of Little Prince. As we all know, c'est le temps que tu as perdu por taurose qui fight taurose es importante. I butchered that, so don't.
Yes, indeed. I don't speak French either, but I am assuming that it says. I don't know what it says. I can't assume a language I don't speak. Hey, Boatgirl.
I'm basing it off of my Spanish, and that's never good for French.
Right. Likewise. Thank you. But indeed, Days of Bloom, and we have gotten 65% of people voting. And now it's time for us to take a look at the very final. How do you call it? Podium. Let's take a look. Let me move Ray to the bottom. Let me move you, Josh, to the bottom. And your names. And your name. And we have 3 winners at the top. Raylazerkitty being one of them with 19 correct answers, but coming second to Hedge 46 with 20 correct answers out of 25. So we do have 3 winners. Congratulations. And Josh got 16 out of 25 correct. 3 behind Raylazerkitty. So folks, just give me 1 second. Let me go back to our other screen. How was this for you? Did you guys have a good time? Was it harder than you thought it would be?
Honestly, I really enjoyed the Krill ones more. The Krill Attack ones, because it's just that deeper level of thinking that hey, it could be one or the other, and you could make arguments for both. And when you finally ultimately get the answer, you're just kind of like, oh man, but also just you feel good for kind of peeling the layers away of language, and that's just something that I always like. So just enjoy that.
I'm not gonna lie, it's honestly beautiful to see the way that you guys peel the whole riddle apart and trying to make it up. It's almost artful, I would say. It was very beautiful to see. Ray, how was your experience with the Moonlight Riddles by Boatgirl, the annual at this time Riddles from Boatgirl for Days of Moonlight?
I think they did an amazing job with them. It really kind of made me think a lot about what I know about Sky, because a lot of these were very heavily into Sky's lore and history, and I even caught myself forgetting parts of it. And there were also, even as Josh said, some that were very clever wordplay that really made you think. It was very challenging and fun.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys had a good time. Hey, chat, if you guys can put some hearts to Raylazerkitty, JoshWithAPen, and Boatgirl alike, that would be very much appreciated. Without the 3 of them, this stream couldn't have happened. So thank you so much, Josh and Ray and Boatgirl, for everything that you guys have done for this stream. it was pretty incredible again to see the way your guys' mind work and the way that you guys just peel it away. Good job. I would not have done any better. I probably would have gotten like 3, and one of them would be like just a guess that I got right. But I appreciate you guys. So we are way past my time to turn off the stream. I apologize for everybody staying behind. So Josh, is there anything you'd like to say to chat before we wrap this up? And then Ray, same to you.
Chat, enjoy the skies out there. If you want to enjoy my content, you can always find it over at JoshWithAPen.com. That's where all the socials are. I find myself posting a lot more on like Instagram and stuff like that, with a few lives in between for Sky. So if you want to catch that, I'd appreciate it so much. And stay safe out there.
And Ray, any goodbyes you want to say to chat?
I suddenly lost all of my words. I am so sorry.
Guys, go follow Ray, Laser, and Kitty. Yes, they are
Wait.
3 people over at
Josh, don't you dare.
twitch.tv, Ray, Laser, Kitty. And if you don't follow, then, you know, hey, that's okay too. You do what you got to do.
I mean, if you like silly Sky streams, shenanigans, and maybe even mini games, I do stream here on Twitch, and I have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, by the way, you guys, both their Twitch and YouTube channels are on the description below. So yes, go give these people follows. They are incredible people, incredible representations of the Sky community, the Sky love, and Sky kids in general. So do go send them a shout out. And again, thank you, Josh. Thank you, Ray, for your time and for having fun with me. I had a really good time, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye.
Sounds good. Thanks to you.
All right, Sky Kids. I hope you guys had a good time. It was fantastic. I had a blast, and I hope you guys did too. Hope you were able to see your name in the rankings at the very end. And yeah, other than that, I guess I'll be seeing you guys soon, whether on Skycord or whether in, you know, just around on any live events or live streams or what have you. Again, thank you, Boatgirl. Incredible mind, incredible wordplay. Very much appreciated. And now it's canon. It's an yearly thing, okay? So be ready for 2026. Start working on them now. Just kidding. And Josh and Ray, thank you so much. You guys are the best that Sky has out there. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. And I'll be talking to you guys shortly. All right, folks. See you guys soon. Next week, in 2 weeks, we'll see. But I'll see you guys soon. My name is Teal. And there was TGC stream for Sky Children of the Light. I'll see you guys soon.